Hey, what's up, everybody? Jay Hollingshade here. Welcome back to another episode of my 7 Pillars of Mental Performance in 365 Days. I appreciate you for tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is consecutive episode number 299 of 365. We're almost at our goal. So today is Friday, day 6 of the week. We will be discussing pillar number 6, which is managing stress or stress management. However you want to call it, your stress will be managed, okay? So we're talking about managing stress for today, and I'm going to get into accepting stress for what it is, okay? Accepting stress for what it is, not trying to change it. I'm going to give you my personal take or my personal perspective on stress and how I deal with it on a personal level. So before we do that, quick roll call and shout out my brother AJ Arthur Hollingshade. He's watching. I appreciate you. We got my oldest daughter Jaleesa Hollingshade. She's watching. My wife Lisa Hollingshade. What's up, babe? I appreciate you. Sherry Cunningham. What's up, girl? I appreciate you. Homegirl from Memphis, Tennessee. All right, those of you that are watching this on repeat, I thank you for watching as well. That's everybody that's tuning in on time at 9 o'clock on the dot. That's the only time I acknowledge my people for tuning in and being on time. So right now we're going to go and keep with the time and move right into talking about stress management. Now, I'm talking about how we can accept stress for what it is and how I actually do that and give you my personal take and my personal experiences on managing stress, which is my perspective. So right now, our stress, our anxiety, our fears, our stressors, they are proving themselves to be much stronger than we are. Much stronger than us. So they are actually better than us at doing what we are supposed to be doing. Yes. So now you're saying, okay, Coach Jay, why do you say that? I say that because our stressors, they outwork us. Okay. They outthink us because they're always one step ahead and they're waiting for us to show up. So it's no surprise that the stress is going to be there. They are consistent and we are not. They are persistent and we are not. They are vigilant and we are not. Our stressors are always ready and they're right there. They step to and challenge us in our own thinking without hesitation. And they don't even worry about us retaliating, okay? They got that much confidence. Now, our stressors have studied us. Why do I say our stressors have studied us? Because they know our every move. They know our weaknesses. They know our weaknesses more than we do. Or better yet, we probably know our weaknesses. We just don't want to acknowledge them and accept them. So our stressors know our weaknesses and they remind us of our weaknesses every single chance they get. So as humans, it is we are scared of our stressors, okay? And we fear our stress because we don't understand our stress. And being that we don't understand them, it's kind of like driving, okay? When we're first learning how to drive, we fear that experience and the stress from that experience. We fear that because we do not understand how we as humans can work together with a car and combine our energies to get to a destination. We don't understand the concept if we've never been behind the wheel of a car and driven before. So we are scared of that, and that is a stressor for us. So when do we start to lose that stress and lose that fear of driving? Once we get an understanding of how we work with the car or the car works with us to get us to our destination. Once we get that understanding, and understanding reduces fear. It reduces the stress. It cuts it out. So with that understanding, we no longer fear driving. So here we are. Now, with I suggest that you understand your fears. Take the time to understand your stressors. Understand your fears. Understand your stress. What is it? Why is your stress there? Your stress has a purpose. It's created for a purpose. It's for a reason, okay? It exists for a reason. If it wasn't useful, oh man, this is awesome. If it wasn't useful for you, it wouldn't exist. That's right. If your stress wasn't useful for you, it would not exist. So exactly what is the purpose of your stress? Let's look at it like this. When Well, your stressors, they push you. They're supposed to try you. They're supposed to take you to your limit. They're supposed to test you. Your stress is supposed to piss you off. Yes, your stress is supposed to take you there. And it's supposed to take you there. It's supposed to try you. And that's what it does. Now, think of it like this. A lot of us are scared of snakes, okay? We have a fear of snakes. Snakes, this is what snakes do. They coil up. Okay, and like a little pyramid cone or whatever it is when they get ready to strike. They coil up, they hiss. Yes, they crawl and slither on the ground and kind of makes your flesh crawl a little bit. They will strike. That's what snakes do, okay? Snakes act like that because they are snakes. That's what they do. They can't stop doing that. That's part of their DNA. Snakes do what snakes are supposed to do because they are snakes. So your stress is doing what it's supposed to do because it is your stress. It's actually... Put it this way, you cannot train a snake to be something else. You cannot. You have to change its DNA. You have to change its makeup. You have to change the original purpose of it even being here. So the same thing with your stress. You cannot change your stress. Your stress is going to be there. It's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. It's acting according to its purpose. Now, you can't train your stress to be something else. All you can do is let your stress show up. Accept it. Accept the fact that, okay, stress is here. Stress isn't going anywhere. Like my man Tyrese Gibson said, for every level, there's a different devil. So you can rename that devil, call it stress. For every level you get to, you graduate to, every time you raise the bar, that's another level of stress that they're waiting for you. Like I said, your stresses are smarter than you. So, and it's already waiting for you and it's got something else for you. So take your stress, accept it, allow it to do what it does. It's going to be there. Accept it. Let it do what it does. We know what I do from a personal standpoint. All right, stress, I see you right there with me. Come on, let's go. We got another journey to go on. Come on, you might as well come on. You're going to be there anyway. Let's go. Come on, get in the passenger seat, buckle up. We're riding. Because we're going to get to this destination with you or without you. We're going to get to this destination. That's the way I look at my stress. And I let my stress show up and do everything it's supposed to do. Let it show up in a Halloween costume and go boo and try to scare the hell out of me. Okay, that's what it's going to do. Once it does that and it says boo, and it may frighten me, it may not frighten me, I'm going to give it a standing ovation. It did its job. Okay, now its job. What is its job? What did the stress do? It gave me energy. If something scares you, if it stresses you, you feel something that's energy. Take the energy and use it, repurpose it. The energy has no label, okay? That's the purpose of the stress. Stress is there to push you when you are comfortable. When you are in your comfort zone, you are stressed out of your comfort zone. You are stressed to go backwards or forwards. Stress will push you. Stress brings that energy to make you move. Left, right, up, down, back, forth, whichever way it is you're supposed to do. Stress does that. So when stress brings that energy with no label, we all automatically perceive a negative label because everything that comes into our mind is 75% negative. So we automatically label it negative and try to get rid of it. No, stress brings you this package and it's energy. You repurpose that energy, put it up underneath your feet and allow it to propel you up, or put it behind you, allow it to propel you forward. That's the purpose of your stress. That's how I see my stress. I don't handle my stress. I let my stress do what it do. Come on, stress, do your job. I'm stuck. Push me. Exactly. I'm Jay Hollingshed. This is consecutive episode 299 of 365. This is Friday Stress Management. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you so much. And remember, every performance you give will result in an effort or an excuse. Make the effort. Talk with you later. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing. God bless.